Okay, welcome to Cloud Training for Enthusiasts. My name is Patrick Aigbogun, and we're here to just have fun. I'm a senior DevOps engineer, now currently with Andela and working with so many companies and now I currently lead a team in Solve, which is branch of Standard Chartered Bank. I've been in fintech and other industry. So today I'm going to be lecturing and following through and just giving a little example. Why do people use Linux? Why is Linux so strong? Why Linux? Why is it that anytime you talk about infrastructure, the two language that comes to the mind is Linux and Python? Why Linux? That's a question. The question we're going to answer today is why Linux? So I'm going to answer this question from three perspectives. The first question is this: why not Linux? Like when somebody will always say why Linux? Say why not Linux? Okay, the reason why it's Linux, why we use Linux is because one, Linux is an open source, which we know. What do I mean by open source? It means that it's an application that is free, it's open to everybody, and everybody can work on it. Two, is very fast in operation. So instead of using clicking like you see yesterday, we can just use simple code to do 5 operations. Three, is easy for platform migration. What do I mean by platform migration? If it works in my environment, it can work in your environment. You understand? And I can also use it even in an environment that does not really have Linux, by me including this Bing badge scripts. I had this. Maybe some of us have seen this Bing badge. This one means Bing, then bash. So if you run this Bing badge in any shared language, it will automatically change your environment to Linux.
Sorry.
Bing badge.
Sorry to interrupt. Patrick, are you sharing your screen?
Yes, I am. Can you see my screen?
I can't see your screen.
Yes, I can see your own screen here.
Okay, everybody, can we just stop sharing on that screen? Can you see my screen now? If you cannot see my screen, just log out, quickly log in back.
All right.
Okay. I know the reason why this person is having this issue. Join with web. Join with web. Okay. Who's on that system to log in? Okay. Please, Toby, please help me to be attending to those questions about just for having login issues.
Okay.
Okay, now, any script you can have using Bing badge. If you run Bing badge in any shell, it will move to Linux. That's the reason why people use Linux. 2, 3 is platform migration. Meaning, if I write a script today, I can share the script in that group. By the time you run it the same way, it will run. You understand me? You just run successfully. Then the reason why people also use Linux is that most system most servers uses bash scripting. So what does that mean? It means that if most server uses bash scripting, it means that it's going to be easy for you to also enjoy Linux. I can write my script on today. It doesn't matter if I'm using Ubuntu or CentOS or Red Hat or SUSE. These are different distributions. What I mean by distribution, different type of Linux. You understand me? So they are all Linux, but they have different type. But all of them are using the same language, which is bash. So if you run bash here, I can run bash on another place. You understand me? I can run it. If I run the code in my system, it works. If you also run the code in your system, if that code also have all the environmental variables, it will still work in your own system. It will work in every system. That's the reason people use Linux. The third part where people use Linux is automation. What's automation? Allowing a machine to do something for you on your behalf. So if I write something in my script and I send it to Ade run it in the system, it works. I send it to Grace run it in the system, it works. And I send it to Dokumbo, it will also work. Meaning, I can also design a system that I will put that code in a machine, and I'll tell that machine to run that code for me. When something happens, I will design a trigger. So, okay, if this thing happen, run this code. I think that was what gave birth to automation, like this CI/CD, like even the DevOps you are learning now. This is what gave birth to it. So Linux is that easy language that because it's it's easy for platform migration. What I mean by platform migration means that I can write one script here. I can write a document, and I send it to you. You run it. Just imagine it like in Microsoft Word. If I write a Microsoft Word, I save it in my system, and I send it to you. You know, you need to install Microsoft Word in your system for it to run. You know that. But if I write a notepad to you, sometimes you may not even need to install Microsoft Word. Notepad is cross-platform. You can work in any platform. That's how Linux is. So Linux is that kind of application that you don't need to install some of the application to run it. Yeah, any interpreter, it runs straight, especially Bash. And you understand me? Why Linux Bash? Let me just put this word here, Bash, so that you don't confuse everybody. So now it's easy to learn, very easy. The language is close to human language. CD means change directory, just an abbreviation. I know most of us use shorthand. Did do some shorthand in school. Those of us that did engineering on that field, we did shorthand. So shorthand is just like most of the Linux scripts are like shorthand. They are English language word, but just in a short form. That's meaning of shorthand. You understand? So it's an open source, means that it's free. Anybody can use it, and apart from that, it's still under developing. So if all of us enjoy what we are doing today, you can decide to write your own script and go to the community and contribute. And automatically, people will just enjoy it and they will have that script as part of the generally accepted script. So because nobody owns it, you can decide to use it free of charge. That's why, and it's very secure. So Linux secure, Bash is also very secure. Let me add this one to it. So we are going to demonstrate this, all these features now.
Sorry, Patrick, I have a question, please. Quick one. What about those servers that uses Windows and other type of OS? Is there any way Linux Bash can work with any one of them?
Yes, every server that uses Windows, like we have I think we have 2 major servers globally. We have Linux and Windows. You understand me? But Linux have different distribution. But all of them have terminal. You understand me? Like Windows Server 2012 plus is 100% share language like CMD, CLI. But when you talk about Windows Server 2018, 2019, 2020, it's like normal, it's like as if you're using your normal Windows. You understand me? Everything is GUI. But despite it has GUI, there's also a CMD. You know, we already know CMD in a terminal. Yes. All of them always have a terminal. So if you want to run a Linux script on it, you just need to run this bin badge on first or install bin badge. Then you can run your Linux on it and do your operation.
Okay. Thank you.
But every other server, like apart from Ubuntu, we can use CentOS, you can use SUSE, you can use Red Hat, you can use, don't worry, when we are doing AWS, I'm going to be sharing all this kind of distribution. You're going to see all the distribution. But all of them, 90% of them uses Bash scripting. It's only Microsoft Word, it's only a Microsoft server, MS server, that uses PowerShell, which is also a version of Linux. You understand me? But it's not using a pure Bash. It's using like another advanced Bash stuff. You understand me? Like you don't use Vim. It's like, you know, it's close to, it's also a Bash scripting, but it's over modified Bash scripting. So they have their own peculiarity. Maybe you see some company, they'll say they need a PowerShell. You see some job description, they'll say PowerShell or Bash. But if you can understand Bash, you can understand PowerShell. Understand me? You can understand PowerShell. So let's push it. So that's one of the reasons is platform migration, easy for platform migration. Meaning you can run, I can write one document here send it to you, you run the document, it will work. Then it's easy for automation, meaning you can put the document inside a machine and tell the machine that if anything happens like this, do like this. You understand me? What will happen is that immediately, for example, you are doing a GitHub, immediately you just send a document and you add a document. We are going to be demonstrating all these things. You understand me? Automatically, the bash will script and everything will work. You understand me? Because most of these languages, most of these computers or machine uses bash. It's easy to learn because the language is close to us. Then it's an open source and it's very secure. These are the reasons why bash is highly needed in use in terms of engineering, not only in cloud engineering now, general engineering. Understand me? What make Microsoft stronger than every other thing is because they worked on their Linux and they created a version out of it. Understand me? So we're going to be doing that. So even Python self, if you are very good in bash, you can learn Python. Python language is very easy. Don't forget about what people are saying. The bash programming is very difficult. It's not difficult. It depends on who put you into it. And right now, you can see all of us were programming yesterday. We already writing code yesterday. Is there anything hard there? CD, is there anything hard in CD? You not do ABCD. So those are the things. So now I think I've done editorial stuff and you can read through. I'm going to send some documentation, you also read through. Now let's do some exercise. I will just run some automation script. Then I will expect you to just go home and do some things. I'm just trying to, okay, for example, now I said, let's say LS, let me see where I am. Okay, PWD, as I mentioned, most Linux languages abbreviation. If I say PWD, it means print working directory, meaning print where I'm working now, that's PWD. Meaning, what do I mean print? In anything, print actually means show. If I say print, I'm actually using the word show. So for now, computer understands show as print. If I say print, means show, means display. So if I say PWD, means print, meaning display where I'm working and working directory, working folder. The folder where I am, now that is a directory. If I say PWD, it's telling me that, okay, it's showing me that I'm in my home directory where Osato is. This is the directory I am. So I want to change. LS means list. See, these are the folders I have. These are the document I have. So I want to go to document, CD, document. I would recommend everybody should just try our best to, have a particular folder for all your class so that you can use it for revision. For me, I already created a folder for us. And I call it folder cloud enthusiast CD mini change to cloud enthusiast. Okay, now this is the folder. Remember all the things we created yesterday, they were all here. I mean, no, this is not here. Okay, CD, this is not the cloud enthusiast I'm talking about. CD document and LS, then CD cloud. Okay, now let me create a folder for our class. Make directory, make directory August. I think I created August session yesterday. CD. Okay, I've not created. Okay, make directory and call it August session. Please don't give space. If you give space, you are telling the Linux to create two folders. So if you put them together with just one, whether a hyphen or a dash or a what do you call this? Underscore. Yes, you see that's a document. So I say move to August CD August. So all our work, we're going to be doing it here. So let's write a script And let's enable that script to work. I think now I want to send another class to you on how to give permissions to things, how to change permissions. You've already done it, yes. You've done it in cloud on Hash. You did it in on Hash now, how to give permission, how to change permission. Che? Yes, now. You did, Che?
Yes. It's part of the course.
Yes.
Part.
How to change permission.
So, good. I'll change mode, change owner, all those things were there, but I'll just run through it. Okay, now let's make directory, let's call this directory session. Let me just call it session. I don't want to be thinking. Then in that session, and let me make a file. Tosh, or let me use the other way, which is Vim. Let me use Vim to create it. Vim, let's say lab.sh. The extension of share language, bash script is sh. So anytime you say anything .sh means it's a script. Understand me? Sh is a script. So I'm creating a script now, say lab.sh. Now in that lab.sh, I want to say, look at what I want this thing to do. Make directory means, I make directory, I call it 2b. Make another directory, call it Taiwo. Let me be more 2b. Let me make another directory, call it Taiwo. Then make another directory. Then I'll say, okay, inside this Taiwo, change directory, touch. Okay, echo, welcome to lab. Inside a file. Inside a file, say a file name, let's say John, okay, August, I'll abbreviate it, august.txt. Inside the home directory. Okay, since there's going to be a 2b file, because I said make a directory 2b, make a directory Taiwo. Then when I run this script, 2 directories is going to be created. Now I say write this 2b, this welcome to this inside a file. So automatically it's going to create a file and call it august.stuff. Okay, let me also write another file. Say echo another file. Echo another word, which is Julius Wallace is handsome. Okay, I'll create it another file and call this file john.txt. That means it's going to create 2 files. You understand? And it's going to create welcome inside of a file, create another file. Now I want to write another script. The same thing, I want to write another script. Okay, now move this John or the txt file. Okay, let me use the word copy now. Copy. CP means copy. Copy all the txt file. Wildcard dot txt inside Taiwo folder. Now let's create more files. Let's create Jude echo Juliet. Juliet and Romeo. Love. And put it inside what? A file. And call the file Oga .py. Now I want to say, okay, copy this file into copy everything that ends with txt into Taiwo folder, and copy everything that ends with that same thing .tx into Toby this time, and only move Oga .py inside Taiwo, inside the only 2B file. Then you now echo done. Echo done. So what is going to happen is that if this code runs successfully, it's going to return that work done. So imagine this thing I just wrote now. You know, I can decide to do it one after the other. It will work, Abby. See? Okay, let's try it again. Let's run these things one after the other. Okay, then let's say, okay, now escape WQ. WQ means save, Q means quit. That one means now. Okay, if I say ls, now we have a file here, lab.sh, but you can still see it's white, means that I cannot run it because I don't have the right to run it as an executable file. For me to make it an executable file, for me to make able to run it as a script, I have to change mode, hard plus. Don't worry, you guys, don't worry, you understand later. This is why we are doing this thing. I'm just trying to give you an example why they use Linux for coding and for automation. I'm trying to explain. So I'm not saying you should have known this, but the course we've done last week is supposed to have given you an idea what I'm doing, which I know that you guys know what you are doing. So I want to change this file so that I can execute it as like a normal application. Control C. Now let's say, okay, change mode. Change mode means, CH means change, modify it, plus X. This X means executable file, meaning make it a file that I can execute. A lab, sorry. If I say ls now, you see that the file has changed to green, meaning I can run it as a script. Okay, now before I run that script, what I just did is that there are so many, let me open Microsoft Word now. Oh, okay, this. These are the things. I want to run all these things. I want to do all this, Control V. Okay. Excuse me. Cat means read, lab, Control C, Control Shift C, then go here, come here, Control V. Watch, just watch. Control C. If I say, imagine, I say make file Toby, ls. You see, Toby file is already created. See? Okay. Now let's go to the second one. Make directory Taiwo. Control C. Control Shift V. See. mkdir means make directory. See? So automatically, if I run this script one after the other, it's going to run and I create a file one after the other. See? But it will take me time. You see the time it's taking me to create all those files one after the other now. You see, it's me echo welcome to lab. You're going to create this. Make directory is going to create this. So if I run that script one after the other, meaning if I run that command one after the other, it's going to give me that solutions one after the other. So now let me remove everything. Let me not waste the time. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Do we understand?
Yes.
Following.
Yes.
So all these things, they are simple individual. Eh? You don't understand? Okay. What I mean is this. You see, all these things are bash language, bash scripting. Okay? If you run them one after the other, you know it will work on its own. This one means make mkdir means make directory abi. To create a folder in Linux is called make directory. You understand me? To create a folder is called make directory. Make directory, mkdir. That's to create a folder. So if I want to create a new folder, I'll say mkdir, then I'll talk the folder name. So what I did here is that I created different commands. This one is make directory one, make another directory, then write welcome to lab and put it inside a folder called August TST. This thing is, all these ones like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can decide to run this file at once. So if I can write this file, I send it to any of you, you run it, it will work. To create all these folders at once. So that is why they use Linux. That's why Linux is one of the best tools for creating automation. For example, if I say ROM, remove, let's remove all the folder we created. So do you understand now? Huh?
Right.
Sheriff. We know the come here unless we understand this thing. Don't worry, we will understand now. Just give me like 3 minutes. Let me just give a sample why. I'm giving an example why Linux is being used. So let me remove all the file created manually. August, remove August, AU. Okay, I remove August, remove ROF, then session. Is this session? No, Taiwo and Toby. So you're going to remove the 2 files. Clear. Now, if I say run the 2 folder, if I say /lab, what this command in Linux means run. Just like the way you are clicking an application that ends with exe, you know, when you click it, papa, you know it will run. So for you to run it in Linux, you use this /dash and the executable file, which is lab. Don't worry, we're going to do it. Imagine it wrote done, Abi.
Yes, yes.
Meaning that everything I said that script should do, he has done. If I say ls, you see that he created August, he created John, he created Taiwo and Toby. And if you go inside the Taiwo, see the Taiwo, you see that there's a file inside.
Patrick, so that means that /lab.sh, when you're trying to explain what you do if you run it, when you're talking about the executable files in Windows, I think there was a loss in connection, so I didn't get what you said there.
Okay. When you want to run, maybe you want to install an application in Windows, you look for the file that ends with exe, Abi, or the executable file. You click it 2 times, Abi. So automatically that file will run. The same thing. That's what it means when you use /slash on that executable file. On that executable file, it means run it. It means open it.
Okay.
So you can also use the word eval, EVAL. I'll tell you the meaning of that. I want us to be going it gradually. So I wrote so many things, so many line of things instruction, and I put it inside a file .sh, which makes it a shell language. You understand me? Then I now run that file. Automatically, everything I wrote inside this file.
Everything you did on Vim then?
Yes, I did in Vim then. It worked. Then and I say, if you finish, if it's able to run successfully, it should echo done. So immediately I did it, it echoed done. If I do it again, you see that it will return an error. Watch. If I do it again, it will return an error. You ask me why did it return an error, it will tell you the reason why it returned an error. See, you can see what it says. Say cannot create documents to be because file already exists. Yes. Cannot create this one, file exists.
I have a question.
John, go ahead.
You used Command T, and it still open the at the directory for Taiwo / at Toby / you only type T. You didn't type the full something. How did that happen?
So when I type T, yeah. I use tab. Yes. So the Linux went and looked for all the folder that has T and listed it for me. Say, do you mean Taiwo or you mean Toby? And I say, oh, I mean Toby. You understand me? So meanwhile, it was even in error. So when you press tab, automatically the system will find. There's another word used to search for document. It's called grep, G-R-O-E-P. You understand me? Maybe you want to search. You know, when you go to Windows, you say search.
Yes.
You go to search. In Linux, it's called grep. Like you can see, almost all browser has search in it. You just go to here, you see search.
Yes.
It's going to be search. You see the search here. So in Linux, it's grep, G-R-O-E-P. So it's just the same thing, grab. Just like it's not grab, it's grep. You understand?
Okay.
So it's telling me that this file, look at what I said you should do. I said, make a directory, Toby, make another directory, Taiwo. Write welcome to lab in a file, august.txt. If the file exists before, it will put it inside. But if it does not exist, it will create it because I'm using the echo command. The same thing, I say also echo this. So I created 3 files. One was august.txt, one was john.txt, another one was oga.py. Then I say copy everything. This white card means everything that this file now, these 2 files that end with txt, you should copy one inside this folder called Oga, called Toby. You should copy another one inside on that folder called Taiwo. Then you should move only this file. But if I remove this script, if I remove this script, you will see this file here. So you can see what I'm trying to explain here is that you can write one script and send it to anybody and run it. Let's demonstrate that. Taiwo, please, can you open your terminal? Can you open your terminal and create a folder, a file, and put this script inside? We are demonstrating the reason. You know, what we are doing, we are not really doing, we are giving you the reason why do people use Linux. So why you should learn it, why you should take it very seriously. It's just still part of appreciation. Understand me? Just part of an appreciation. Let me send this. Yeah, I want to send it now.
Okay.
I'll send it to everybody. I'll send it on the comment section. Everybody run it. First of all, create a folder, any name you want to call it. Create a folder and create a file, and name it anything .sh. Let's say name.sh. Write all
you're not sharing your screen.
No, I'm ready. Okay.
You're not sharing your screen.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying you should do, this is what I need to do. First of all, create, this is the instruction.
It's typing on the chat box, so you can continue.
Yeah, this is the instruction. 1, create a file, name.sh. What I mean by name.sh, meaning give it any name you like. You understand me? Any name you like. Now, write this and script inside it. What are the scripts? The script above, like I said, the script below now. The script below. Inside it. You understand me? So you can use Vim, you can use Nano, anything you like. You know, yesterday we talked about Line on and Vim. So write this script, put all this script inside. And then this is instruction 1. This is 1. This is 2. And 3. The third one is change mode plus X to that your name file. Any file you name, SH. And the fourth one, you execute it. Name.sh. If you do this instruction, the same result I got is the same result that you're going to get. So this is the code. This is the script I say you should run into it. Let me push it out. I know those that did not attend, that attended other classes before this one, they will say, Patrick did not do this to us. Every class is always peculiar. Every class is always peculiar. Every session is always peculiar. You understand me? And it's always getting better. But I just want us to have, because I love the way, the energy that you put in your learning that on hash. So I want us to go in that pace. You understand? So do this and do this and let's have it in less than, I think you should be able to do it in 10 minutes. So if you want to add more script to it, to garnish it, you can go ahead, just garnish it. This is one of the reasons why I don't like, okay. Stop sharing. Where is this? Okay, I'm copying everything again here. Okay, follow this step and let's have it. Everybody share your screen, 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 share your screen. Let's have it, let's have it, let's have it, let's have it. Everybody share your screen. So I'm going to be moving from one screen to the other. We have just like, it's a simple thing now, just a simple thing now. Or should I also teach how to
Patrick?
I have an
error. Some of us don't have IT background, so
exactly.
Make you treat us gently.
Now take it easy with us. So they're just doing here.
I beg.
I'm confused by the more you do, the more I get more confused. So
wow.
It takes some time. We'll pick up, but we'll do.
Mind you, we've not started anything. I'm just telling you why. So I just want you to also practice it. Don't be a still.
The way it will work is this. At the beginning, it may be difficult for us to pick up on time. But once we get into the groove, you will be surprised at the kind of flight and the altitude will go there.
Everything will just blend together, I believe.
Yes, you will do it. You can do it. But the thing is that sometimes it may look as if the thing is getting more tough. Like, this is not what I planned though. This guy, no. Just follow me one by one. How to create a file is simple now. Either you use Touch or use Touch.
Okay, I didn't copy from
Touch.
Where's that?
Sorry, can we? Okay, Patrick.
I can hear you.
My while I did too much today, but I beg, pardon me. Can we just follow you step by step?
Or you mean bumper to bumper?
I mean bumper to bumper. Anyhow.
Sorry, you can't follow me bumper to bumper. That is the reason why you are here is because if you do this thing by yourself, you'll be bored. You may not even be able to cash out. This is why I'm here, is to push you a little above your normal comfort zone. That's why we are starting afresh into IT. But I want us to start afresh into IT. I also want you to take it from on top. Because by then you get a job tomorrow, nobody will ask you if you are starting afresh. As a matter of fact, they want to know that you can do it. So I'm going to start easy, tough, easy, tough, easy, tough. At the end of the day, you're going to enjoy it. Just follow what I send. No, one thing about IT is more of instruction. You understand me? This instruction I just listed out. Just try and follow it. If you have any question, step by step of the instruction, mention like, Patrick, how do you create a file? You understand me? Patrick, how to do this? How do I do this? You understand? Just do it. Don't be afraid. It's nothing. My dear, one other thing I also want to let you know, we are in engineering stuff. Scatter things. We are here to repair it for you. You understand? You understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay.
Yeah, we are with you.
All of you are quiet now. Tokumbo.
Because we are trying to do things.
Yeah, you guys are working. Yes, busy. Get your hand busy. I can't see screen sharing. What happened? Grace, Odion, Claire, Ifeanyi, Gobadia. What is going on? I can't see your screen share though.
Patrick, are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. Yes, your screen is open. I want to see all screen. Let me stop sharing my own screen. I'm not even sharing it.
Can you see my screen, Patrick?
Yes.
Patrick, can you see my own screen?
Who just talked now? Adeniro. Yes,
Crown Dynasty. Crown Dynasty, okay.
Let me go to view. Let me exit. Am I sharing? I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing. Let me see. I should be able to see screens. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You're doing well. You're doing well.
Make directory.
I can only see Adeniran.
Make directory.
Adeniran, your screen is not showing, You want to log
you go see Crown Dynasty. You see
Crown Dynasty, nothing is showing on your screen. Please, you have to log in. You didn't log in with that stuff that I told you about.
I log in though. You say make I even stop sharing now.
Alice is not showing.
You are screen sharing.
Dean, Dean, okay, Dean is sharing. Wallace is sharing. Those scripts, I wrote it myself. I only just want you to just run the script. That's the only thing I did. Okay, good. This WQ, Gobadia, WQ is not inside the script. Remove it. When you have done writing, you click escape, put WQ. Tokumbo, you are doing well.
Name.sh.
I think I can see your screen, but I can't see anything working. Ifeanyi, your screen is not okay. Your screen is showing. Yes, it's showing.
You said my screen is not working.
Adeniran, your screen is not showing yet.
It's not showing.
Wait, let me see. Okay, it's showing now, yes. I can hear you.
Is it still showing?
Yes, it's showing. No, Adeniran, wait. That's not Adeniran, that's Claire. Let me see, Adeniran. Let me wait a little. Sharif. Okay. One.
How about now?
I can only see your mouse moving. Are you using double screen?
Now, Uncle.
Are you using double screen?
No, I even did work myself. I don't use double screen. But my screen was partitioned the other time, so at home I used the double screen.
Okay, maybe you should think you are not enabling. I'm not seeing your screen though. Okay, Tokumbo, you're doing well. Good. It's a simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 20. What did they happen now? Open your screen. Share your screen, please. Dolly.
Patrick.
Ajagbe.
Oh, Patrick.
I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I want to include the change mode. The one you are changing the permission.
If you don't change the permission of that file, you'll not be able to execute it. It will give you an error.
I will include it. Okay, so
no, don't include it. Don't include it inside the file.
Okay, no problem. Should you just stop at echo done?
Yes, echo done. Yes. Toby. Okay, Elizabeth. Festus.
Present, sir. I am on the fence, sir. I don't have screen. It's my phone that I'm using to join. No.
Why are you using your phone?
My laptop is here to get to me.
Let me also give you one instance. These two labs we have just done, as simple as they may look like introduction, they are very, very key. You understand me? That is why we said 3 months, and we have been saying this thing since. Please try and build your system, because when you miss one lab like this, you may catch up, but the vibe, you see the vibe that is going on in the lab now, everybody is trying to do this thing. That vibe is what we need. This is not TV, this is not movie. This is real, this is practical. Please, let's come to lab. You are going to give us more work because you must know this thing. You don't pay, you don't come here, you will know. Sure. But we have to make the work easy for all of us. Please.
Patrick, I'm having permission denied.
Because why? You did not change the mode very well. If that file is not from...
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I thought you should don't include the change mode.
If you don't include the change mode, it will not work. You have to change that file to executable file.
Hello? Hello?
How do we change the file to executable file?
No, Sheriff.
Sir?
I think what you need to do is type the change mode, put space,
okay,
plus then type the name of the space, then type the name of the file that you have created.
Okay.
Wow, Alice, people are doing well. I'm really, really impressed. This is just introduction. I love this energy. This energy is so awesome, as in cute. Alice.
Patrick, please,
Alice,
can you see my?
Alice, I can see your screen. I can see your screen.
Oh, okay.
So let me see. List your list. Let me see your environment.
Can you see my own screen, Patrick?
Good. Alice is done. Good. Let me see who asked now. Alice, congratulations. This is good. Tao, I think Tao is done too. Let me see. Yes. Tao. Done. Let me see. Tao, please, can you clear your screen and list? Let me see what you have so that I can say well. Just list. Beautiful. Toby, Tao, enter that Toby folder. Let's see if that files are in. Those files are inside. List. Good. You added more files. That's good. This is great. Okay. You see the challenge, eh? So you notice that some files you created, like text2 and text3, you added, eh? You did not move it. So the files were still here. You understand? And some copied out of that place. So I want us to, after you finish doing everything, I will do one simple thing. You'll be amazed what will happen. I'm going to use this script, or I'm going to use another script to clean this script that we've done. You understand me? Let's have fun. Okay, now, who is not getting it now? Who is not getting it to this level?
Me.
Adeniro is not getting it.
Yes, I'm getting it.
Oh, Tao, you're not getting it.
I'm done.
Okay. Tao, you say you're not getting it.
I'm done.
Tao is getting it. Please, okay. I think we should make sure.
Not me. I think it's Adeniro that said, or somebody else.
Adeniro is not getting it.
Okay, beautiful. I think that would be better.
Adekule too.
Adekule is not getting it. Adeniro is not getting it. I cannot see your screen, Adeniro. I cannot help. My screen is blank.
I'm struggling to.
Beautiful. I think I can see it now.
My screen?
Whose screen is this now? Wait. Can you type something on your screen now?
Can you see mine now?
Clear it. Okay, this is wireless screen. Adeniro, I can't see your screen. No, I can't help.
Even now?
See your screen. Adeniro, Abi?
Crown Dynasty.
Yes, beautiful. Can see your screen now.
You can see it now.
Yes.
I beg, which mode, where are they? Now my terminal with this.
Patrick, can you see my screen? You have a permission denied.
Can you see
it? This person is sharing screen now. Adeniro, you're not showing your terminal. You're showing my face.
Now, okay. We don't. So how do I get to the point in which I need to show my terminal?
Go to your terminal. You never open your terminal.
I don't open them now. It is on top.
Expand your terminal. I can't see your terminal.
I don't expand them. It's full screen now.
I can't see your terminal. What you are expanding is my face. When you want to share your screen, share the main screen, not all. Share the main screen. That's why you are sharing some part of the screen. So go back to that screen share. Share the main screen, not some part of the screen, the main one. That's why what you are sharing with me is not what you want me to see. This is part of our training too.
Patrick, did you see I have an error? Can you check?
Let me see your own.
Permission denied.
The reason why if you have permission denied is because you did not change the mode. You can see. Open your screen very well. Clear your screen. Let's clear it. So it's change mode plus X. X means plus means change mode means change the mode plus. No. Give it space. Give it place. Give it space. Change mode. No. Remove that plus. plus X. Oh, remove the plus now, give it space now. Yes, plus X. Then the name of the file, space. Give it space.
Hello.
Good. The name of the file.
Good afternoon, sir.
Beautiful. What you've done is that change mode, plus means hard, X means executable, W means write, Y arrow means read.
True.
Understand me? So we have, please, can you mute? We have read, write, okay. And
we'll send that to you tomorrow. Just remind me in the morning. Yeah. All right.
We have read, write, and execute. That's what you do to file. Either you allow somebody to read the file, to write the file, or to execute the file. Understand me? So that is read, write, execute. So if you say change mode plus X, you are saying give this owner of this file, I want to give this person the right to read this file. So that's what I mean by plus X. That's why I say we should do that on hash. It would have made our work more faster, more easier today. Okay, now you've done that. Execute the file is Prince will like to work now.
Patrick.
I always say you don't write, don't finish, don't always type everything to the end. If you are typing everything to the end, you will make mistake. Tab, use tab. Now it worked. It said Prince will copy.
It didn't work. It didn't work. It worked.
The challenge you are having is that.
No fun.
Do you know what you will do, Egosa, Prince Way? Yeah. Or everybody? Copy those things, those scripts I wrote. Copy it and put it inside the file. Your CP white card is together. You should give it a space. CP means copy. White card.txt. It's another thing.
Okay, I see.
You should learn how to put. Let's try. It's easy, Sha. I understand. I understand what you did, Sha, but
Patrick
can have it more better. I can hear you, please.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Please help me come out of this file.
Which file?
The file I created. I'm trying to save and come back to my.
No, clean all those bin bars you did. Press I, go to that line, clean everything. When you are done, press escape, semicolon WQ. Clean all these things. You have unnecessary code that is not necessary in your stuff. Clean it.
Oh, okay.
Then press escape.
Sorry, Patrick, can you see my screen now?
Escape.
Can you see my terminal?
I've done
colon WQ.
Colon. Oh.
Double colon WQ.
Patrick.
WQ.
Can you see my
dot colon exclamation mark. Enter.
Oh Jesus.
I'm still in Jesus there. Who is that? Who's saying Deliro?
Oh, Patrick. This is not fair.
Yeah? And then you are not sharing screen.
Yes,
I'm trying to don't understand this sharing.
Okay, I can see it now. I can see your screen now.
Well, when I just logged out,
screen now.
I just stopped the sharing now. You see them. You know, it can be very frustrating.
We need to understand this sharing of screen. I think
now let me quickly say something so that you can guide me. When you go to share screen, you have three things. I have the entire screen, I have Windows, I have Chrome tab.
What do you share?
I'm sharing the entire screen.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to share.
Now it's blank here. Do I need to first of all put on the, what's it called, before I go to share screen or what?
When you are sharing your screen, there is one. Well, first of all, how did you log in? Did you log in through the XOX?
I was having problem with.
Were you in the lab yesterday?
Zoom now. I was in the lab, but I couldn't do anything on the system. I had to use my phone because I was having problem with the Zoom. I had to uninstall and reinstall more like about.
Okay, you're the one that is logging. You are the one logging in. Okay, you are the one logging in with your website now, Abi?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand clearly. I think sometimes there are some challenges like that. It happens. Find a way to resolve this. Just take a screenshot and share with me for now, for today. Take a screenshot and share with me.
Because since yesterday, I couldn't gain much from the class. Both yesterday and today, now I'm just floating.
Don't worry, you are everybody here is floating. Don't worry. Calm. Calm. Calm, don't worry. Everybody here is floating. We've not yet. This is our second lab now, Abby. This, in fact, this is I want us to have this tempo, this energy. Don't worry, you catch up. Audio. But the only thing you are not, if you are not, for you not to be catch, for the only thing you do to yourself now is not to follow up this thing. Follow up this, what we are doing. Follow or do all the rubbish. Just like learning photography, you take rubbish picture. I'm having issue. Okay, Tokumba, you still having issue? Tokumba. Okay, Tokumba, what is it? What are you trying to do? CD practice? No, we don't use CD now. You've already done it now. You already created the file now. Tokumba, are you there? You are quiet. Talk to me, please. Oh. Is it that somebody cannot hear me or you cannot talk where you are?
Me, I can hear you, but you, I'm not sure you can see my screen.
Tokumba is not talking. So who again?
I can hear you from here.
I type in Vim when I WQ V. Patrick, please, can you hear me? I cannot hear you if I okay. Hello? Phone as script or say cat, just cat it. No, don't use Vim now, use cat. Cat. Please, let's try not to be writing everything to the end. Just write the first thing. It helps. And not you now, not you now. I understand. Yeah. Cat define. Sorry, somebody is trying to talk to me. Or I don't know, I can't hear. So I'm using my WhatsApp to communicate. Enter. You didn't write echo. That's why for you to have seen it, you see echo. Okay, thank you. You did well. Yeah. Your mic, if it's not working, remove your hand enhancer from your laptop and talk directly. I will hear. Thank you. Oh, okay. Now, we have a very good sources, but I think we can have more. We have 10 people that did it, and we can have the 20 of us doing it. But 10 is still not a very good pass for a class of 20. So Claire, Alpha, Claire, let me see your screen. Did you do it? Yes. Okay, Claire did. Now I want us to write one script on our own. Write a script that will delete all the file you created. And you say complete. Okay, let me write it. For example, everybody should stop sharing. Stop sharing. Let's do this. Then after that, then we'll just do some revise and I'll tell you what everything is. Just everybody stop sharing. Let me write one more. After this class, you go back to that unhash again and do it. Then by this time, you are going to enjoy the unhash very well. And you're going to learn more script, learn more, do more example. Okay, now, see, I want to delete this text.txt, john.txt, this Toby and this Toby folder. So what I will do is just a simple thing. I will create another file. Let's call this delete file, delete.sh, touch, or I can just put v delete.sh. Then what I will need to do, I want to remove, let me open another directory so that I'll know what I'm removing. Okay, the folder I'm removing August. I'll say remove August.txt John.txt remove with force RF Toby and Taiwo. Then delete echo delete successful or done. Then WQ. Then change mode plus X plus the file. The file is deletable. LS. If I say now delete, execute delete file, what happened? It said unexpected looking for match. There is no match like that. Like the syntax error and expected line end. Okay, what I will do, I'll go to that my file. Maybe there's a syntax error. Where my syntax error? Okay, syntax error is because
you didn't put the other close.
Correct. See, I didn't put the other close. That's why it gave me that error. WQ this. Then if I say ls, if I execute it now, said cannot remove file, no file directory, because why? The first time it executed, deleted it. You understand me? So when I execute it again, so look at what I want to do now. I want to execute one file, I execute the other file.
Okay.
Watch. I want to use one file to execute two files. I will say, let's create this file, this lab, vim, the lab.sh, done. This one is done. Okay, this one will create a file. Make you. This one will create a file. While the other one we execute. Okay, now let's run the first file. If I run this file, say lab, it create done, ls. I want to delete everything. I'll just write delete, ls. You can see, like magic shape. First one, create the file.
No.
This one, first one is create the file. Done. I say ls. You see all the files created. The other one, delete the file. Done. ls. It look like magic, Abby. But imagine if I'm to do this thing constantly. You know it's going to take me time. So the same script I wrote now, that same script, everybody can write it. You can write your own too. So can we just mute, please? Please, can we mute, please? Beautiful. See, you can notice that with Linus, with script, just one file, you can do so many things. Have you noticed that when your file, all your files, there is always a virus attached to your system? Have you ever asked yourself, well, have you heard of the word ransomware? Let me not speak so much grammar. All those people that are always collecting your file, coming to delete all your files. Now, what did they do with that? For example, if I write a script, you just click that script, you just clicked it, automatically it will delete all the files. For example, now if the file, the script I wrote is this delete.sh, you understand me? What will happen is that immediately you click this delete.sh, you see all your files that you created will be deleted. I can even decide to add some extension to it. So this is why Linus is.
I want to ask a question.
It's very, very good. Go ahead, please.
I'm sorry for cutting you short. I mean, what you just said right now, it means that just like you have, I just written a script that can be used to delete other people's documents on their system. Are you saying that it is also, I mean, a script can also be written to actually copy somebody else's document from his system? Is it possible? I mean, to copy from one system to the owner of that script.
I can write a script now that will copy all your file, your directory, into a remote environment that you don't know about.
Christ embassy. Chat.
You will not even know. Say you're saying Christ embassy. Okay, let me do something now. So, I'm going to perform an operation like that. You will not know that there's an operation that took place, but the operation actually took place. For example, now I'm saying, okay, Vim, let's say automate. Let me call this automate or auto. I'm not use the word auto.sh. Don't worry, we are still boarding. We are still boarding. We are still boarding. What did I say? We are still boarding. No, everything we are doing is we are just trying to tell you what you are going to be learning, what you are going to be doing. So if you don't catch it now, don't feel the class is already far. No, we are still what? Boarding. Just like you're in primary one, nobody understands what is 1A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nobody understands it.
I did kindergarten self. No.
So it's like that. But there's what we call the law of first mention, the law of second mention. By the time we mention it again, you will not understand it more. You understand? That's why final year is always sweeter. For me, I don't feel like leaving school when I was 9 in my final year. I just feel like everything now start making sense. All those useless things we did in my first year, second year, and even fourth year started making sense. Like, what? You would have told me that this is where we are coming from. I didn't take my time to really understand. You understand? That is it. Don't say that, hey, Patrick is just, nobody understands. No, people understood. So we'll cash it now. So we'll cash it later. So we'll cash it much later. But everybody's going to cash it. Don't feel like nothing has started. So I wrote two scripts just now. I want to write one script that will execute those two scripts at the same time. You understand me? So I'm going to say, look at the scripts now. We have two files. We have two executable files, which is lab.sh and where's the other script again? And delete. ls. Okay, now this is the two scripts that we have. Control-Shift-C, meaning copy, Now I'm going to say execute. I execute this file, these two files. And execute this file. As simple as this. Control. Now, after executing, then for you to know that you actually execute this file, let's create another one more file. Say echo you've been hacked. God forbid. This is the most painful thing I hate to hear. Now, that's okay. WQ. WQ. LS. Now, change mode. .sh. When I'm writing this script, I'm going to write this script in a way that when you immediately open the script, it will automatically have the right for anybody to execute. So change mode plus executable file auto ls. Now, imagine now, just okay. Assuming I mistakenly click this file, auto, enter. There's no such file. There's no such file. Delete, done. You've been hacked. Okay, I think the executable file, what executed, the first file that executes is just only this delete that executes. The second one did not work. Let's see why it did not work. Okay, the reason is that I put delete first before the other first document. So it was, you understand me? Well, you can see, Linux work based on hierarchy. Because Linux work based on hierarchy. You can see, excuse me, sorry. Q, quit. So let's put the first hierarchy first, the first one. Dot lab, Abi. Lab dot sh. So let's be sure that that is the name of the file. Clear. ls. So let me run that delete first so that I can clean the whole system. So you will not even notice that something will happen. That delete. Let me do that delete first. Done. Clear. Then let's see. Okay, let me run that script. The auto navi. Auto. You can see. Delete done. You've been hacked. If I say ls, you see that you won't even notice that something will happen, Abi, but an operation actually happened. It created the file, it deleted the file without you knowing, and you only just send you a message that you've been hacked.
Wow. Wow, wow.
You can see the power of auto. So I use one script to run to run two scripts. So I can decide to write 5 scripts and we'll use one script to execute all of them. This process is called automation. So this script I shared with you now, if you put it in your own system, it will still work. The same way it worked here, it will also work here. So I can copy my file, all your directory. I can run one script now that will delete all these things. I can write another script that will create everything.
I want to ask another question. I'm sorry.
Okay, now let's write another script that will.
Can I ask you a question, sir? Okay. If in the case of how systems are being hacked on Windows operating system. You know, this kind of script, you won't see the command because ordinarily they will come in GUI, they will come in GUI. So are you saying that this script that is right under the CLI, is it CLI or CLU? I don't know. I mean the command line interface.
CLI.
So it means what ordinarily we see on GUI are covered under a different name using the command line interface, so that we won't know what it is. We just click on it, and before we know it, another thing is going on. Is that what has been happening?
Let me tell you. Yes, that's what happened. But let me put it in a language that everybody here will understand.
Okay.
Everything you click on your application, they are all code written. Behind that thing you clicked, there are codes inside. Let me explain it deeper. If you go to any application, for example, let me go to any of my application here. I downloaded some application. This is an application. This is a setup. This is an application. If you open any application, application is actually a compilation of so many code that one will execute, another will execute another will execute another. You understand me? For example, now you see that file. Okay, let me use this for example. These are 3 files I wrote now. I can change this one to .exe file. So by the time you click this one, it will perform all the things I said it should perform just now. So that is what always happens in, let me look for an application. I think I have, make it more easy for everybody. So that's why you are not allowed to be clicking anything you don't know, because sometimes nothing will work until you click something that you're not supposed to click. It will trigger another thing, and that one will trigger another thing. We're going to be doing that in our next 2 or 3 class. We want to be doing that. Let me see. Okay, this is VSC code. Okay, imagine this is a VSC application. Okay, VPC. Yeah, this is a Terraform file. I'm not got into this place. Oh, I think. So I think I'm not be putting on any desk. Okay, do any one of us? Okay, none of us is having Windows. That will not permit me. Any desk. Okay, this is any desk. Let me see. Okay, you see this any desk. This is an any desk. This is an application. You can see they are all having a different extension. This is .gz. Okay, this one's let me open this. You can see this one's, they are all code. They are all language. If I click any one, look at what is written inside. You see, what is this? This is not the Linux. This is not the Linux script.
It is.
Wow. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, it
is. E, case this in this purge and remove this file and escape and exec and exit with 0. If you exit with 0, say done. If you exit with 1, it means that there's a fault. This is any desk. You know, normally any desk that you download from the internet and you click and you just run. You don't know what you are running. They are all, most of them are Linux script. That you're going to your system, destroying things or putting things or doing everything. This is not a Linux script. So set A is equal to this, case IN in this, install upgrade. If this one is equal to this, then do this. Otherwise, do this, exit with 0. This one, everything is just Linux for crying out loud. Everything is, 90% are Linux scripts. But you don't see all these things. What you just see is that exec, exe file. which you just click and you just click it and you just be happy. This will just be happening in your system. You don't know what is happening in your system. You just be happy that it's installed. It will not tell you completely installed. I now have Microsoft Word. They are all scripts. That is why if an hacker want to destroy your system, he will download an application and put some script inside. And that script that they put inside may just be copied password and save it into the server. Then it will not put that application will not put it in its own repo. I will tell you the meaning of repo. Don't worry. In its own storage. So immediately you are looking for how to download Microsoft Word. There's especially some of us that are looking for free Microsoft Word that you don't want to crack. You call it crack. Some script is already there, copying all your file and keeping it in one server and selling it, all your information. So anytime you are running the application is free, you're not paying, but somebody is paying cashing out by sending your information. That is why I always encourage, go to the site, the owner of that site, and download the application. Because scripts are running in your stuff continuously. This is just any desk. We all know any desk, Nabi. This is any desk. These are scripts. You can see all of them. They are all Linux script. This is a Linux script. This is bin badge. Bin badge, Linux. Meaning if there's no badge in your environment, by the time you run this, it will convert it to badge environment. It will run this command in your script. So I just want us to understand the reason why we must take our Linux class seriously and why Linux that is the essence of today's class. So with this understanding, I expect us to go and do that on hash again, the third time. And this time when you are doing it, do it with your own, run your own script. Think of a solution, think of problem. Don't always think about bad things, how to hack. And also, we are already thinking about, you can start making money. That's why when somebody send me anything, I don't do it. I can even encode it in a link. You don't know, you just click one link, and that link has a Linux script on that. Because Linux is the founder, is the father of any engineering. So think about things. Think about this code. I can wake up one morning and think, but I can go write another script that I will delete everything. Okay, watch, this is ls. Watch, let me do something. I want to do one bad thing that you will not understand. Okay, what? I want to copy. I want to create another folder. Watch. This are scripts. The same, I'm not going to use a very strong language.
We'll not see your screen again, Oga.
Can't do bad thing.
Sorry. Sorry. See, I want to write a script that will copy all these things, both everything inside into a folder. So I want to assume that if I want to copy everything here into another remote server, are you getting me? But I don't want to put it in a remote server. I want you to see that a simple script like this can copy everything that you have here inside a folder. Okay, let's create a script. We'll call it make Vim. Let's call it clone. Clone means copy.sh. Now, what are the folders we have here? We have 3 folders. We have auto. We have the folder that will be created. The folder that will be created will be, let's see the folder that will be created. To be, okay. Okay, let me see something. Let me do, I want to run one script that will do 3 things and create another folder. Okay, now let's say make directory. First of all, we're going to make directory. Yeah, I call that directory cloned directory. Cloned. Now run the script lab.sh. Then copy all the folder. Okay, copy all the, okay, copy means CP. Copy, copy,
clone.
with recursive, meaning everything inside. Copy with recursive, which Toby and Taiwo inside clone. Then what do I need to do? Then delete, then run delete dot sh. Then echo cloned. I'm just saying echo clone. If I want to do anything secret, I will not say echo. I will not put that echo there. I just want you to know that it's done. You understand me? I will not. Nobody will, unless I want to collect money from me, I will not say, let me put echo. I will not say change mode. Clone. Change mode plus executable file, clone, sh, ls. Now watch. I want to execute that clone now. I say on file, delete sh, no such file and directory. Okay, meaning this delete.sh. Okay, I made a mistake. Type error. I'm supposed to have. So what is going to happen if you look at it? It has already created that file, cloned. You have already created that folder, cloned. You understand me? If I say go to cloned, ls, you can see it has already copied to be and everything there. You understand? But the reason why you did not notice it, it has already done it, but there was a syntax error. That's why you can see these other extra that are there. You understand me? There was a failure. So let me delete all those files. Let me / delete. Sorry. ls cd ls, then let me run that delete ls, sorry, clear ls. Now I've deleted everything here. ls. Now it's back, but that clone is still there. Let me delete that file. Sorry, I'm trying to do cleanup. Remove with recursive, clone. Clone. ls. Okay. Now let's edit that clone file. Where vim. Let me correct the mistake I made. I'm supposed to put D. I didn't put L in my delete. That's why it did not see any file called delete. Okay, now what it's going to do quietly is going to create a folder and copy it and delete it and make it look as if nothing really happened. Now let's run that script again. Cloned. Done. Delete, done. Cloned. ls. You see? All those extra files that you saw there, you didn't see it there, Abby. But if you go to cloned, you see that the file. I can also write the script to delete everything inside here. And put everything inside clone. But you can see, you will all know that the word white card means everything, Abby. So with one language, just one simple symbol can delete everything. I don't want to go deep. Today is not about going deep. So it's about thinking. It's about just thinking of bad things, thinking of Google things, thinking of creating. If I go to that, clone now, you see that everything will actually happen. CD Toby. Okay, CD Toby. Where is Toby? Taiwo. Okay, CD Taiwo. You see, ls. The files were inside. Abi, if I go back, everything I said it should do, it did it. And it quietly deleted the folder. It created a folder, it deleted the folder, and it makes it look as if nothing happened. And if I want to hide that file, it's a place I will hide it. That you will not see it here. I'm not supposed to do this, but I think this thing is getting more ls. If I want to hide this clone.sh file, I will just hide it by saying Control C. Move clone.sh, I understand, to .clone.sh. ls. Did you see clone again? Did you see clone.sh again? I will going to talk about that next week. There's a file inside this directory that you can't see unless you go deep. You can see there's a file called .clone.sh ls la. You can see .clone.sh. It's inside this folder, but you see it did not list it out here. So I hide this file, but it's inside this directory ls. There's a file inside this directory called .clone.sh that I can execute.
Ransomware.
And we perform everything.
Ransomware.
So this is what Linux can do. This is what so this is what happens on your system that you think is every file that you see. Because you can see it, it means that there are some files in your system now that you don't even know that it's running in your system.
This is
but it's just running effectively. So, but if you are but if you are running a Linux, if you are very good at Linux, you can by yourself clean your system by yourself. So this is the security I was talking about. So security is actually learn how to do bad and also learn how to do good. For you to be able to learn security very well, you should know how to spoil things very well and cause confusion very well. So this is what Linux does. The reason why you are learning Linux, the reason why we are learning Linux is what we are doing. There's a file I created, I hide this file. I can even hide this auto.sh file by just saying move means copy change, auto. This .sh, I will not change it to .auto. .auto.sh. This dot I put here is that it's going to hide this file. This is the same file. Everything inside this file is going to hide it because there's a dot in the front. If I press enter and I say SS, you can see the auto is no longer there. But that does not mean it does not exist. If I say ls-al, it will list everything inside, including .clone and .auto. But they are here. But you can't find it here.
So the AL.
So I can decide to hide it in the second layer. Yes, it will list everything out.
The AL will execute all.
AL will remove.
Expose all.
I mean,
the AL will not execute. It will list all.
List all. Okay.
We show all. Yes. There are some things you want to hide, like your SSH key. You hide it in. So let's not go there. So you can decide to hide. I just want you to take home this class as an assignment. Go to that. This is our assignment for this week. Create 4 files, bash file. Create each file. One should execute on its own. One should execute 2 files. One should execute 3 files. And one should execute the whole file. So that when you run that last file, it will not look as if all of them actually executed, but something executed. You're like what I did now. That's our assignment. So those of us that have not done Linux on Hash, go and do it. It's simple. How many of us enjoyed it?
Sorry, Patrick, can you repeat?
I'll send the documentation. How many of us?
It will document the question.
This is the question. 1. This is assignment. Let me just put it here. Assignment. I want us to go a little about. Let us go a little into automation. so that when we now go into automation fully, we no longer find it difficult. And when we now go into, as we are second class, the heat is already coming up. So second class is going to be very, very interesting. So the first thing is create 5. Let me make it 5. 5 share script. Share 5. 5 create. Let me use small letter. Create 5 bash script. 5. Then second thing is let one should execute an operation. Well, no, what I mean by operation now. Execute an operation. Execute meaning just the way I said create file, delete file. You should just one of them to execute an operation. Now, the second file, 2 of those files, 2 of those executable files, 2 of them should execute 2 files each. Then the last one should be hidden. The fifth one should hide, it should be hidden. The fifth one should be hidden. Create a folder that will move the 5 files. The fifth one should be hidden one. Create a folder and move the 5 files in yes, I'm into that folder. So once you just have an operation, the second one of them should be able to execute one operation, 2 operations. This one will be able to execute the first operation, just like what we did. We don't operate on that second operation. But the last one, whatever share, just go ahead and play around. But make sure that there should be one particular script that when you run that script, all the files you created to be deleted, to delete all those files and move, okay, let me not use the word delete, they should move all those files into another directory. So it's just a way of learning how to automate. Is it hard? Can we do it? Can we do it?
We will try.
Everybody just quiet too. If I'm not speaking.
Please check the spelling of what you will try. Assignment, create, is it file bash or 5 bash script?
We will. Bash 5 script.
Create bash script.
Is it 5 or 5?
Create a
5.
Create a bash.
5 bash script. 5.
Okay. Okay.
5. One should execute an operation. So you can put any operation like make folder to directory. You know, folder also means directory. And create file, anything, just anything. It is, I don't want to give you an idea, just on your own. Please, another powerful strength of a DevOps engineer or of a cloud engineer is the art of liberty to do anything. You understand me? So if they employ you to any company, they always give you all the right to do anything. So I want us to start opening our minds to just do anything you like. You understand me? That's why I said get a Linux, so that anything that happens to this your Linux operation is not going to affect your files. You can delete the file and create another one. You understand me? So just learn how to do Linux. Just if you can go back to that on hash again, you see so many activities you can do, so many scripts you can even run. You understand me? So many if else, if for any loop, just create anything. Just make sure you have fun. You can do it in 3 days, in 2 days. If you like to do it this night, you can do it this night. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it next tomorrow. This is not supposed to take you 3 hours to do. But you can decide to do more, not because I want you to do a class. Just do more, practice more with your Linux. So that by the time we come next week, you'll be ready. You understand? Then we will not enter Git next week. We cannot learn everything about Linux, but we can just pick ourselves and get ready. Any other question, please? I think this is the time we start answering open questions.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
So I'm going to copy all these things. You already have it, but I'm already going to copy it inside our group. Understand? So that in case some of us that did not save it, be able to save it, put it inside our group.
Thank you, guys.
So any question, Sheriff? Any question?
Sheriff.
No Sheriff, question. Any question?
No question.
Okay, Ade, Taiwo, Ade, okay, same person, sorry. Grace, Alice, Claire, Tukumbo, Adekunle, Wallace, any question? Elizabeth.
Patrick, what may I want is that your auto script and delete script. That time I could not, just to have a feel. Not that we will do it, that maybe practice it and take it from there.
Guess we lost Patrick for a bit. I'm sure he will soon join us back.
Okay.
while Patrick is away, let me just use this to encourage you. You see, Linux on Hash is good. It will give you a good foundation, but after on Hash, don't stop at on Hash. Try to go to Linux Essential also. You see, Linux Essential, by the time you get to chapter 3 of Linux Essential, you begin to appreciate on Hash more. On Hash is just like chicken scratching the ground. But for you to have a strong footing to be able to, and trust me, see, Linux is everything you want to know. So dwell on Linux at least in a day. Practice Linux an hour, even if you are done with on Hash. Just go and practice again. So, and by the time you are getting into chapter 4 of Linux Essential, you would begin to enjoy even more. And for most of you will not even use GUI anymore. You won't use graphical interface anymore. Everything you'll be doing will now be command. And I encourage you to try to work with commands more. You want to open the folder, use command. You want to open the file, use command. You want to read, use command. Just continue to use your commands. Then you enjoy it very much, right? And if you are able to even finish the Cisco web that Patrick shared with you guys, you would have a certificate that you can add up as an added advantage for you as you build on. But you see, Essentials of the Linux is just for everything. Every other thing that you'll be doing from now on, your Git, you will need Linux. As you proceed, every aspect, you must use Linux. So just have it at the back of your mind that Linux is just your foundation. It is the primary and the secondary school for you to scale up to anything you want to do. You cannot do anything without a good appreciation of Linux. Not deep, just this one that they're telling you like this now, right? So dwell on it. Spend an hour a day to just refresh the knowledge of Linux. And it is going to just stay there. I think at the end of the day, when you understand it, you would need about between 15 to 20 commands at the front of your head. And you trust me, as you practice them, those commands, you don't need to cram them. They'll just come to you as you go by. My Oga is back.
Thank you, Toby.
Mr. Toby, you've really spoken well. You see that last word, 15 to 20 command, is a very key word. Thank you for that.
It will get to 50, really. To be able to understand this whole space very well, there are about 50 of them. But you see, for our level, between 15 and 20 commands that you use every day, and they are very simple. It's the one that I use like this: so ls, pwd, cd, mv, cp. You right? Those are just the commands. That's everything you need to be able to do your everyday life. Grep, you know, that grep. Very soon, when you go to Essentials, you see pipe. That means you can carry out 2 commands in one line. Like copy this and execute it in this. You know, as you go by, it will come. It will just keep coming. You don't need to cram it though. Just continue to, as you practice it every day, you see, I'm sure that CD and LS, you don't need to cram those ones now. You know it at the back of your head.
Sticks. Yes.
Yes. So as you continue to practice those numbers, those ones, they'll remain there in your head. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, Patrick, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toby. You did a very excellent work, and I appreciate that. Adding to what you just said, open your mind. See, open your mind. One of the things I know I enjoyed when I was doing engineering, even I'm still doing engineering, even right from school days, is when they give me that liberty that I can scatter anything and repair it. Fine, many things got scattered that I couldn't repair 100%, but 90%. 90%. See, there is a room. There is a room for you to open your mind and experiment. Like we just did some scripts now, simple script. You can go deeper. You can see some of us can just end up becoming an automation engineer, just automation engineer. You know how much they pay automation engineer? Some of you also can just end up to be a security expert. Now, also, you cannot say you are a security expert without knowing Linux. How are you going to secure? How are you going to stop bugs? How are you going to be cleaning up systems? You understand me? Some of us can end up just become a cloud infrastructure or an on-premise infrastructure. This Linux I just taught you. Some people are just Linux administrator. But why must you take it? Open your mind. Some of us are still saying, this thing is hard. If you are still saying this thing is hard, I'm just imagining how you're going to be training your children that are going to be going to a higher institution, helping them to do the assignment. Especially those of us that are not going to be in this country. The assignment is almost the same thing we are doing now. This simple basic Linux, what they will be doing. If you are not even doing it for yourself, do it for your children. Apart from that, you can do a solid solution to the world. So which is what we are building to become a global relevance and global experience people. So this Linux I just did, I'm trying my best not to go deep, but I cannot go deep sometimes because you need to go deep. So, but please don't just go now. Someday, thank God, well, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Next week Friday, then on Saturday morning, you will not be calling me, Patrick, I've not done my assignment. On Friday, when you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll not be disturbing poor. Say, I have job though. I also have family. I also have money to take. You guys understand me? So if you disturb me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will have more time to support you than disturbing me on Saturday when I'm already preparing for a lab. You understand? And if you must not call me, you can drop a message to the group or drop a message to me. Drop a message to the group. The whole team will respond. I have some hidden students inside that class, 2 of them, that can respond to your issues if I'm not around. Now, Toby is open. Be open to me and answer your questions. Don't tell me it's hard. There's nothing hard here. If you can read ABCD, you can learn this thing. There's nothing hard here at all. And some of us have done even more complex work than this. Some of us have done more complicated work, like those ones doing architecture. I don't imagine how you guys are able to do a building through something. And you do it successfully. So this is a simple thing. You can do it. Can't you? When Toby was joining this class, Toby couldn't even do all these things that he's doing now. Am I lying? Answer now. Couldn't. But Toby have done so many stronger things than this before he joined. But when he now joined, discovered that if I can do that strong thing, for you to even go to school and graduate in Nigeria or any university, you have done strong thing. So you can do this thing. Is that okay? I think I will allow Toby to round up this class because I know that it's very good. His VR is very sweet. So just give 5 minutes and round up, and so that we can start moving up. Just say 5 minutes. So if you have anything to say, we have 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. We're leaving now.
I mean, the floor is open. I'm sure that we had a very wonderful time tonight.
Yes, we did.
For me, I'll just say, in addition to what, I'll just say it's okay for you not to know it. When I started, I refuse to say it's difficult because where I am right now, I see people in high school. This is what they do. So I told myself, at least, I not go for my hand. This thing, if they can understand it in secondary school, I buy me as a graduate. Why would I say it's hard? Do they have 2 heads? So I give myself time to learn. I just told myself that I know my country, we didn't do this at the foundation. So what will happen is that it will take me time. It will take me some time. So give your time to fail. You will make mistake, laugh at yourself, but don't give up. It will come as a Greek. At times, I remember this code in my sleep. Oh, hellless, yes. With time, we'll start piecing itself together. You start grabbing it. You start getting to know it. It will take 2 months. But don't give up. Don't say it's hard. Don't say it's hard. Everyone have different learning pace. So your time will come, you catch up. So don't give up. Keep on practicing. Dedicate time. Say, I will know it. So that's what will put you through, okay? That's what it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Prince.
Contribution. I appreciate it. Prince. Thank you, Toby.
So next week, no more spoon feeding. Everybody's going to be very hard. But next week, I'm going to be divided into a group. I'm going to give you a real life experience. Something to do, something automation. I'm going to start doing it. And from next week, we'll start Git. Everybody's going to be writing code and pushing it into a repository. Don't worry, many of Git, don't worry, we'll teach you just where we are learning my Linux. We're also learning it. And at the end of the day, we'll put everything together as synergy. So I can say now, since we've used our 5 minutes, well, okay, 1 more minute. Any question? Any question?
Okay. Sorry, Patrick. Please. I'm saying this out of experience. Usually, we don't like to ask questions because we feel that our colleague will laugh at us that we don't understand it. It's okay to make mistake. No questions is foolish. Every question comes with a reason. Always try to ask questions. If you don't understand, ask. You might skip the question to the end of the class, but ask that question so that you can go home with one thing that you really want. I think that's the only best way to be able to appreciate the class.
To add to that, if you are going for any interview and at the end of the day, the interviewer asks you, do you have any question? And you said no, you have lost that interview. That's the truth. You've lost it. They will say you are not ready to learn. But the questions they will ask you, some of them you did not pass it. There's no how you will pass all the questions they will answer in the interview. So always ask questions. Either you drop in that comment section, Toby will be there to read it, I will be there to catch it. I can even bring CY. CY is also part of this group. I actually brought him because I want, after we've trained, after learning the skill on how to make sure that you get a job, those of us that want to get a job, those of us that want to start up a project, something that, say, if I have my way, we will stop working. I need that money, but I want us to create a solution that you can put in Nigeria and the whole world will be consuming it, just like the way WhatsApp are consuming it. You know how much WhatsApp making a day? You know how much Zoom making in just one day? It's billions. It's billions. And so many applications every day. Some of us play Candy Crush. We open up. In fact, as a matter of fact, application is not the new currency. You can create this thing. Well, that's why we are here. So start thinking, start opening your mind. Okay, that's all. Time has gone. So take care. Thank you. I enjoyed my time today. Bye-bye. Sophie, thank you for coming. Everybody, thank you for coming. So we'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah. Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Have a productive week. Bye.
Bye.